Good evening, councillors. Thanks so much for making yourselves available and tech happening. We are waiting for Councillor Criado, Councillor May, who are in the lobby, not knocking at the door, but they can't get in from their end, not our end. So I'm going to start the meeting. We have 7 elected members with us, so we've got quorum. Acknowledgement of country. On behalf of councillors, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay respects to our elders past, present and emerging. Before I open the meeting, I need to remind all councillors and member council officers dialing into this meeting of the e-meeting guidelines. As you're aware, the report under consideration this evening is confidential. All councillors and member council CEOs and officers must be dialing into this meeting from a place that is safe, quiet, private and devoid of distractions. And importantly, you must be able to maintain confidentiality when the meeting goes behind closed doors. If you are unable to meet these requirements, please disconnect from the meeting now. Point 2, a reminder to councillors that you must have your camera turned on for the duration of the meeting and your microphones muted until such a time as you address the meeting. When it is time to call for a mover, councillors are requested to raise their hand and keep it raised until the chair has confirmed the identity of the mover. The same applies to seconding motions, including addressing the meeting or asking questions. Voting will take place by a show of hands. Please raise your hand clearly, keeping it raised until such time as the chair calls for voting. If your connection is lost during the meeting, the proceedings will be paused to allow you to reconnect to the meeting. Should your connection be lost for longer than 5 minutes or such a longer period as determined by myself as chair, the meeting will continue as normal. Every effort will be made to reconnect councillors whose connection fails. And member council officers attending the meeting as observers are requested to keep their microphones muted and their videos turned off. I declare the meeting open at 5:41 p.m. I'll run through who is attending. Deputy Chair, Town of Vic Park, Councillor Vernon. Councillor Andrea Criado, Councillor Joseph Ferranti, Councillor Chris Hatton, Councillor Raman from City of Vincent, Councillor Wanneroo, Jordan Knight and Councillor Gary Mack from Town of Cambridge. So we have late apologies from Councillor Gobbett, City of Perth, Councillor Fishwick of Joondalup and Councillor Miles of Wanneroo. So we now have 8 of us. Is that right? Yep. I didn't mention myself. I'm here also. MRC representatives, we have the CEO, Scott Cairns, Adnana Arapovic, Executive Manager, Corporate Services, Matthew Allen, Executive Manager of Operations, Deb Toward, Executive Assistant, and Mr. Rob Davies, Communication Specialist. Item 3, Declaration of Interest. Are there any declarations of interest from anyone? If you could raise your hand, please. Nil. Have a question time, nil. Announcements per the presiding member, I have nil. Petitions, deputations, presentations, nil. CEO officers reports, nil. Motions of which notice has been given, nil. And urgent business, nil. Questions by members of which due notice has been given, have nil. Matters for which the meeting may be closed to the public, procedural motion. Closes the meeting to the members of the public at consider item 11.1 in accordance with section 5.23 of the Local Government Act 1995. And this permits the CEO, MRC staff and member council CEOs and officers to remain in the meeting. Can I have a mover for that? Councillor Vernon. And seconding, Councillor Hatton. All in favour? Raise your hands. Councillor Criado. Carried unanimously. I close the doors at 5:54 p.m. Item 12, next ordinary meeting will take place on the 19th of June at 6:30 at the town of Cambridge. I will close the meeting at 5:49. And thank you and elected members, and to all the officers attending also, thanks so much for making yourself available to attend and get through this business.